Good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? This is the unboxing your starter kit video. So I think one of you that I know of that got your kit last week has it already. I know several of you have posted that you're anxiously awaiting, so hopefully yours will be here soon, today, maybe tomorrow. I think when you first get your starter kit, honestly, that's probably the hardest part because you get this kit and you've heard some teaching, but you still feel kind of confused and you're not really sure what's going on. That's okay. So we are going to help you at least get your kit unboxed and get some stuff going with it. So one thing that you will get when you get your kit, let me show you where it is. So this is, I just took the sleeve off of the box. So this is the box. Right here, behind these pretty lavender sprigs, is a bunch of paperwork. So take that paperwork out, and it will have a sheet like this that says Essential Oils at a Glance. So this is an awesome sheet to get you started, actually. So it has all the oils that are in your kit and some uses for the oils and all of that. So make sure you get that out. There's actually some good reading materials. There's some information on our seed to seal process, on our farms in there. So make sure that you read through that. Next, what I want you to do is, so here's your starter kit. You're gonna pull this little flap, take this part out. Sometimes there's another piece of cardboard right here. I want you to take the Ningxia Red out of the box and go put it in your fridge. Ningxia Red is our super juice drink. I talked about it in one of the other videos. This is basically how I got off of a lot of the stuff that I was taking over the counter and otherwise. And you drink 2 ounces a day. So this packet is 2 ounces. It's better cold. I feel like the taste grows on you. It's kind of like pomegranate juice. I love the taste of it now. And the way I normally drink mine is I will empty my packet into my little jar. And then I will mix it with LaCroix or sparkling water. I love sipping on it. But a lot of times if I'm in a hurry, I'll just take the pack and drink it right down out of this pack, kind of like an adult Capri Sun in the mornings. So go put these in your fridge, and tomorrow morning, open up your packet of Ningxia Red and enjoy it. Now here's what I will say about Ningxia Red. Unlike the oils, now it is infused with oils, but unlike some of the oils that we're going to talk about that come in the kit where you just rub it on, you have instant relief from whatever you were having, Ningxia Red doesn't work like that. It's a powerful antioxidant. It takes it about 2 to 3 weeks to get into your system and to clear out enough of the toxins and enough of the oxidative stress out of your body in order for you to notice its maximum results. So after you drink 1 drink, it's not gonna be magic. 2 drinks, not gonna be magic. 3 weeks, magic. So give it some time. Now, here's the other thing I will say. Because it works slowly, you might not think it's working, you might not notice a big difference. But then here's what happens to almost everybody. They'll drink it for a month, maybe 5 or 6 weeks, and go, I don't know, is it really doing anything? Then they'll stop it, and then they know it was working. So if you're not sure if it's working, after you've been on it consistently for a month, stop it for a few days, and then you'll know. It's amazing. So put that in the fridge. The other thing that you're going to get in your starter kit are these cute little samples. So you're going to get little tiny bottles that you can give away samples with and little cards. Then you're also going to get, this is so cool, you're going to get little blister packs that have samples in them, okay? Now let me tell you a little secret to the blister packs. If I can open the blister packs. How are you guys doing today? It's Friday. Okay, that wasn't very nice, but I can't get it open. Okay, here's the secret about the blister packs. So you get lavender, which you already have in your starter kit, but you can stick this in your purse, and then you'll have it when you need it. Peppermint, awesome. Lemon, 2 packs of lemon, awesome. 2 little blister packs of Thieves. We're going to talk about those oils, but here's the best part. you get 2 samples of Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming is one of our most famous oils. I think I brought it. I did. It was out of stock forever. It's back in stock. You can only buy 1 of them per month. It is amazing. So, if you struggle with any kind of non-peace and non-calming, anxiety, depression, crazy chaotic life, lots of different things, this oil is going to be your favorite thing in all the earth. It smells incredible in your diffuser. So if you don't know what to do with it, you can rub this right on your skin, right on your neck, on your arms, but it is incredible in the diffuser. So I would even recommend taking one of these packs, emptying it into the diffuser with some water. You're gonna love it. So don't ignore all the samples that come in there, because you don't have Peace and Calming in your kit, and you are going to want to get it at some point, but this will give you a way to try it, okay? Now, the next thing I want you to do with your kit is I want you to get some water. We're going to fill up this diffuser. Now listen, you're going to get, when you ordered your starter kit, you were given the choice of several diffusers. Most of you probably got the Dewdrop diffuser. That's the one you basically get by default. And I don't have that one here because I'm always giving it away to other people to try. So I have a brand new diffuser that we just got about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, called the Desert Mist Diffuser. So I'm going to show you, it's same for almost all the diffusers. You just lift up, this one had a top and then a pretty little lid thing. Apparently they're going to make more little covers for this one. This one actually has 10 different settings, and it has a setting called Candlelight Flicker, which is amazing. So I just took the top off. Now I'm going to pour water in. Now, our diffusers will say that you should use distilled water. I have had 20 or more of our diffusers. I have never used distilled water. My diffusers are still working like crazy. I am basically no fuss. Like, I don't have time to be bothered with distilled water. So you don't really have to do that. So here's what I want you to do. Now you can diffuse anything you want. I got up this morning, I started all the diffusers in my house. One of my diffusers had just what I mentioned, Peace and Calming mixed with tangerine. In one of my diffusers, I have Purification mixed with lemon. You can do lemon and peppermint together. Here's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to do a couple drops of lavender and a couple drops of lemon, okay? You can do anything in your diffuser that you want, but I want you to get it going right away as soon as you get your starter kit. I'm so glad a couple of you can join. Now listen, y'all tell me, do you have your starter kits yet? Okay, so I just put 2 drops of lavender, and now I'm doing 2 drops of lemon straight into the diffuser. Well, I don't know, maybe like 4 drops. I wasn't watching too close. Then I'm going to put the lid on that. And then I'm going to put the top on here, like so. And then I'm going to push start. And you can't see, can you see it? Sort of, can you see it? There, you can see it. Okay. Oh my word, you guys. If you're really stressed out, hover right over it. Oh, people hover over my diffusers all the time. So, you see that? Yep. Okay, so get your diffuser going. In a room, I don't know, this is just like a normal size room that I'm sitting in. This diffuser will have this place smelling like a gem, smelling like heaven in no time. And also, because we have lemon and lavender in there, it's going to help with lots of different things. It's going to be good for allergies. It's going to be good for mood. It's going to be good to just center and calm people. So I kind of decide, like, okay, is everybody in my family crazy right now? Maybe we need some Peace and Calming and tangerine. Or maybe we need some lemon and lavender. Lavender goes great with so many different oils. You can also diffuse just one oil. I do that sometimes too. Thieves, actually, which is a blend of oils, is a great oil to diffuse in the fall because it smells cinnamony. But I find that lemon lavender, it has a very summery smell. Also, in the bottom of your starter kit, you got this oil called Stress Away. Now, this is Stress Away. I just took the top off because I'm going to show you a trick since we have the whole kit torn apart. Okay, Stress Away comes to you like this. It comes with a white top. You could put a couple drops of Stress Away in your diffuser. You could add a little bit of lemon to that. Lemon is amazing in the diffuser. Okay, so there's Stress Away. Now, you get, in the bottom of your thing, you get what's called a roller top. It looks like this. Roller top. It has a black top and a metal fitment, a metal roller fitment there. You're going to put that on your Stress Away. And you're going to put this in your purse and carry it with you everywhere you go. Okay, so let's take this off. So this plastic minimizer just comes right out. You just take your thumb and kind of flick it out. I mean, it's tight, but it will come out, I promise. You could take the lid, the cap, and do that. Okay, got it out. You take the top out, the plastic fitment. You put the roller, the metal roller fitment in there. And it's loose right now, so don't turn it over. Then you take the cap. There's directions, by the way, for how to do this inside the paperwork. But you take the cap, put it right on top, and twist it really tight. And that will usually tighten down the metal fitments. It sure did. It tightened it down. So now I can do this and not lose all my oil. Then you can just take that and roll it on if you're stressed out today. So you could roll it on your neck. You can roll it right on. It's amazing. So there is your Stress Away. Take this and put it inside your purse. And then you have Stress Away whenever you need it, my dears. Okay, so that's the bottom of your starter kit. Now, take the top of it. Here we go. These are the oils that come in your kit. Okay, so we've already used lemon and lavender. We've already used Stress Away. Okay? Everybody with me so far? And now, here's what I'm going to show you. I get, every now and then, an issue with my wrist and hand from typing. So I might take the oil in here called Pan-Away. Let me take Pan-Away out. There's Pan-Away. Pan-Away used to be called Pain-Away. So that will give you an idea of what it does. So I'm going to take a little bit of coconut oil. You don't have to use a carrier oil. Carrier oils will dilute the oil a little bit, but mostly what they will do is give you more surface area to spread the oil. So if I'm having an issue in my wrist and hand and I want to be able to rub something all over here, if I put one drop of Pan-Away, it's going to rub in before I get to all the places. So I could take a little olive oil or coconut oil and it's just going to make the Pan-Away go farther. So a little, you don't need much. Let me show you. A little bit of coconut oil in my hand. A little bit in my hand, like that. And now I'm going to put one drop of Stress Away in there. One drop. And I dropped a drop somewhere. And now I'm going to take that and rub it all over my hand and wrist. And because I've got the coconut oil to make it go farther, then I get it all over there instead of just trying to take one little drop of Pan-Away. But really, all you need is one drop. It's amazing. I use this on my hands a lot because I do a lot of things with my hands. And so I'll get sore or get a little ache somewhere. So just rub it in really good. Pan-Away smells incredible. It's kind of like, you smell the wintergreen in there. It has a wintergreen. It's an amazing oil. Actually, when I got my starter kit out, the Pan-Away was gone. Why was the Pan-Away gone? Because everybody steals it. Because everybody loves it. Really good for headaches. You could take a drop of Pan-Away in your palm and then just rub it on your temples if you had a headache. What my family loves it for is menstrual cramps. So you can take, again, some coconut oil, a drop of Panaway, rub it over the lower abdomen, put it on any muscle area, pain area, whatever. You might want to keep this one in your purse too, my friends. A lot of us end up getting like little, I was trying to see if I have one laying around here. I have a big one laying around here. I'll show you this. But you could take any little makeup bag. They sell these on Amazon. This is the one that I travel with. So this is like a computer cord storage bag. And I have not unpacked it all the way from when I was recently traveling. So I keep my supplements. Those are my digestive enzymes. I keep my supplements in here. And a bunch of oils and chapstick in here. So taking your oils with you where you go, you will use them like crazy. You will see how effective they are because you're using them a lot. So get some kind of bag. You don't need anything this big yet. You will eventually. But just a small little, I don't know, makeup bag. Stick them in your back pocket. Stick them in your purse. Put them in your computer bag, whatever. Okay, so that's Panaway. So you guys, we've had our starter kit only 5 minutes and we've already used 4 oils, okay? Now, in the morning, when you get your Ningxia out to drink it, you're going to do me a favor. Open your Ningxia in the morning. It's going to be cold. It's going to taste good. Pour it into a cup and add 2 drops of Copaiba. Copaiba in your starter kit is the oil that's the most powerful anti-inflammatory. So if it doesn't smell, it doesn't taste. So you just add a couple drops of Copaiba right into your container that has your Ningxia Red. So good. You also could add Copaiba to that Panaway we just put on my wrist. You could add a little bit of Copaiba and it will make the Panaway a hair bit stronger. It'll make it last a little longer. So Copaiba is kind of like, I think of it sort of like the helper oil. It helps the other oils do their thing better, last longer, or whatever. Okay? Next, let's try peppermint. Our peppermint oil is very strong. Do not get it near your eyes. It's great for headache, but you want to keep it back here. You also could press a drop of peppermint to the roof of your tongue now for headache, or for breath freshener, or for alertness. That 1 drop of peppermint is now like, I'm breathing it, I'm tasting it. It's incredible. It's amazing. It tastes great. It's very strong. It opens up your passageways. Normally what I do in the mornings is I take a little bit of peppermint, put it right under my nose before I go for a run. Keeps me from having such bad allergy issues. It opens up my passages. It's incredible. You can also put it in water for digestion. If you have a little bit of mild reflux, you can rub it right on your chest or abdomen for reflux. Put it in your water. If you ate something that doesn't quite sit well with you, put a drop of peppermint in a glass of water and drink it. Incredible. Incredible for digestion. So good for mental alertness and acuity and that kind of thing. Okay, you guys, we've had our starter kit less than 5 minutes and we've already used all the oils on the bottom row. That's amazing. See how easy this is? This is easy. Okay, next, let's talk about RC. RC would be a great oil to put in your diffuser at night if you have trouble with allergies or asthma or any kind of breathing issues. Put this, actually take a drop of it with some coconut oil. So again, take your little, you could use olive oil, you could use any nut oil, any carrier oil. Take a drop of, a little bit of coconut oil in your hand. A drop of RC. RC stands for respiratory care. And then you just rub that right on your chest. It has 4 different types of eucalyptus in it, so it's unbelievable for breathing. Even rub it right on your neck. So good for breathing. Put a little bit right here. Take the rest of it, put it on your back. So good for if you have congestion, allergies, any breathing issues. Great in the fall and winter. It always goes out of stock. You can only buy 1 of these per month. So I always tell people in the summer, stock up on RC because You don't usually need it as much in the summer, but once you need it, because we, can only harvest what we have in plants, we can't really make any more once it goes out of stock. So I always tell people to stock up on it. I love RC, especially in the fall and winter. Okay, you guys, purification. Here's what you need to do with your purification. First of all, I use it in my diffuser every day. I use it in the diffuser in my kitchen because in my kitchen can be funky smells. The fridge needs to be cleaned out, the garbage needs to be taken out, or whatever. So I use it all the time. You could put a drop of this in the bottom of your garbage can, put a drop of this in your dishwasher, put a drop in your front-loading washer, which can often smell mildewy or whatever. It's so amazing at taking bad smells away. The other thing I do every day, or try to remember to do every day, is I fill up a small spray bottle with water, and I put, there it is. Well, is it worth it to show you? It's right over there. A spray bottle full of, a small, like 10-ounce spray bottle full of water. 10 drops of purification in there. Spray that on your animals every day. You will not need a flea collar or tick treatment or whatever. It is so good at, first of all, helping your pets smell better. We live near the lake. Our dogs always smell like fish. And second of all, so that you don't have to buy all those toxic things to put on your animals. It's so good for that. The other thing that I love purification for is smelly shoes. So right by my door, everybody takes off their shoes and their shoes are lined up by the door. Just go by there and put a drop of purification in all the smelly shoes. Or in a smelly soccer bag or whatever. It's one of those oils that I literally use all the time, every day. We used it on Wednesday. The girl who helps me clean my house put it in the steam mop. My whole house smelled incredible. So you could put a couple drops in your steam mop, a couple drops in your cleaning water, or whatever. I also love it in the diffuser. It contains citronella, so it smells a little bit like citronella, but it's very purifying and cleansing. Great for acne. If you have teenagers with acne, take a little bit of purification and put it right over the spot of acne, or put it in some kind of carrier and put it all over the face. Incredible for that. We've had our starter kit 7 minutes, and we have used almost all the oils, but we're not done yet. Frankincense is my favorite oil. I hoard it. It's my husband's favorite oil. If you have any issues with anxiety or depression, do a drop of frankincense under your tongue. Incredible. It's like liquid Xanax, except I've never taken Xanax, but that's what people tell me. So a drop under the tongue. It tastes weird, but the effect of it is so good that my husband is so used to the taste of it now, it doesn't bother him at all. I don't use it a ton under my tongue. I like it. I put it in my moisturizer. It's really good to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, so I use it every morning in my moisturizer. So I just take my moisturizer, put it in my hand, a drop or two of frankincense all over my face. I love it that way. In the afternoon, a lot of times I'll just do this. If I'm getting really stressed, I'll just take a drop. Take one drop in my hand, rub it together. At first, you're going to think the smell of frankincense is weird. Then you're going to love it. Then you're going to become obsessed with it. And then you're going to hoard it. Those are the steps of frankincense adoration. And then take the rest of it, rub it on your chest or neck. So good. Here's what I do in the car. Let me make a confession. I have frankincense in my car. I do not love to drive at night. I do not love to drive in the rain. I don't love to drive in general. So when I'm driving and get anxious, I just do this. I just let frankincense roll down my chest. And it helps so much. It's incredible for anxiety, depression, anxiousness. Plus, if you have little ones, the little ones can often, if you're cuddling little ones, they get the effects of the oil just off your skin and your chest. So if you're, if you got little ones and you're not sure, like, oh, I don't know what to use, or I don't know if I should use this, then just cuddle them next to you while you have the oil on and they'll get the benefit of it. Okay, let's put frankincense back in. Then we have 2 more oils left. You almost have used all the oils in your starter kit. Give yourself a hand. So you can use them all first thing in the morning and then use them all again at lunch, and then use them all again at dinner. I promise you, do that for a couple days. You're going to fall in love. Next, we have Digize. Digize is the stinkiest oil on the face of the earth. However, if you have digestive issues, Digize Digest, okay? Put a drop in water. If you're on any medication for stomach, you need to do this. Put a drop of Digize in a little bit of water, drink it, then chase it with something because it tastes kind of bad. Smells really bad. Or if you're even braver, you could rub it on your tummy. It will take away cramps in 30 seconds to a minute, but it smells. So often if I'm going to rub it on myself, I will, over the top of it, put a drop or two of peppermint. Peppermint will drive the oil in. It's a driver of oils, but it also will help the Digize not to smell so bad. We have another version of Digize that's called Tummygize. It's the kids version. It already comes diluted. It doesn't smell quite as bad. That's the one I keep in my purse, and I keep one of these roller tops on top of it. You can get a package of these roller tops from Young Living, and that keeps you from having to touch the oil all the time if you don't like that, or if it's something you don't like the smell of. So I have Tummygize or Digize always in my purse with a roller top on it, so I could just roll it on and not necessarily have to touch it because it does smell. Next and last in your starter kit, you have Thieves. Okay, now we could have started our diffuser. Can you just grab your diffuser if you've already opened your kit? Hover over it. Oh, it's amazing. You could have started your diffuser with Thieves. I diffuse Thieves all throughout the fall and winter. Thieves diffused in a normal sized room will kill 99.6% of all airborne bacteria and viruses. It is an incredible oil. If you go Google search like science experiments with Thieves, you will see Thieves oil being used in little petri dishes, and you'll see all the things that it kills. It knows how to take care of some bad bacteria and viruses. It's a blend, and it's amazing. It smells and tastes like cinnamon. In the fall and winter, like I said, in the fall and winter, I diffuse it all the time. I'll drink Thieves tea, so I'll brew some hot tea, put a couple drops of Thieves in there. It's amazing. But the way that I tend to use it in the summer, you know how in the summer when you're traveling or you've got having people over for vacation or summer, you're not sleeping the same, you're not eating the same, you just get to feeling kind of run down. I will put a drop of Thieves under my tongue if I get kind of a tired, sore throat or whatever. It will take care of it literally in 1 minute. So I put it right under the tongue. Before you do that though, Thieves is a hot oil, so is peppermint, so is lemon to a certain extent. Before you do that, put a little bit, just touch your finger to the top of the reducer and put it to the roof of your mouth just to get a feel for how strong it is. Now, I have been using oils a while. I could take this, I do it all the time, right under my tongue, 2 drops of this, and it doesn't faze me. But if one of my kids tried to do it, they'd be like, ah, it's hot. So you need to try it for yourself. First, just get a little bit on your finger, put it to the roof of your mouth just to make sure you're okay with that. Because it's a hot oil, you want to be careful using it on the skin. I tend to use it mostly internally, except for the fact that it's great to rub on the bottoms of your feet to just keep your immune system boosted. So this is how lots of people use it with their kids. So I have friends who would say, take a little bit of coconut oil. This is actually what I do in the fall and winter when I feel like, oh, it's a bad time of year. I'll take a little bit of coconut oil and a couple drops of Thieves, rub that on the bottoms of my feet every night before I go to bed. I save 1 time. I have not been sick in 3 years since starting to use oils. And the time that I got sick this winter, one of my kids brought home the flu. I was only sick for 1 day because of all my oils and supplements. So it's going to reduce the amount of time that you're sick. It's going to help you get better way faster. So Thieves oil is going to be your lifesaver, especially in the fall and winter, but good for summer too. Okay, you guys, we've used all the oils in the starter kit. And what do you do tomorrow? You just repeat. Pick something different, not tomorrow, tonight, this afternoon. Repeat. Pick something different for your diffuser. Tonight, I suggest use lavender for your diffuser. and a little bit of Peace and Calming. Remember to open up that sample pack of the Peace and Calming, put a little bit under your nose right before bed. Diffuse lavender and Peace and Calming, or just Peace and Calming right by your bed. You're going to sleep like a baby. You're going to begin to realize that using oils is not that hard. It's just a little bit of a learning curve. But get your kit out, start using it. Do not leave your oils in this box. Remember, I told you along the way, okay, you need to put this stress away in your purse. You need to take lavender with you, maybe pan away with you, possibly peppermint with you. I don't go anywhere without my oils, and I don't go anywhere without my frankincense. So get you a little bag so that you can take them with you. Here's what you can do wrong with oils. Don't put them in your eyes, or even really close to your eyes. Don't put them in your ears, and do not leave them in the box. You won't use them if you leave them in the box. So that is your unboxing, and I hope that helped you feel a little more confident about getting your kit out and trying some stuff. And I will see you soon with more info.